Alright fellas, we're right back at Pokemon Masters, and so tomorrow the release of Malva and Talonflame finally as a Spotlight Sync pair. Yes, for one more Spotlights, for two it's Malva. I actually really like this character. I like this character and this kit, and if it wasn't for the fact Spotlight, I probably would be summoning. I would, even if it was variety, I probably would go for Malva right now, but I can't summon, man. And the paid banner is 7.5k paid gems. No thanks. I mean, I'm just not gonna mess with that. Appreciate the offer, but no thanks. Whatever. Anyway, so Malva and Talonflame, they are a 5-star sync pair, right? They're Spotlight, and they are Sprint. They are our first general pull Sprint character. They have the Tech EX roll, a combination we are very oversaturated in as opposed to like Sprint support, but I mean the combination of Sprint with support EX roll, you know, right? Anyway, whatever. It's still a good combination, obviously, and she is, honestly, in my opinion, a very good Spotlight character. Just saying. I've heard a lot of people don't like this character's kit, and I mean, I don't really get it, but hey, it's fine. Whatever. So she's a Spotlight, she drops the 12th, she lives October 16th, about 3 weeks to pull, yeah, pretty much. A little over that, about 3.5. Jeez, why do you last so long? Okay, I get it. Whatever. Cool. She has 414 attack, 176 defense, 174 special defense, basically the same stat. 655 health and 409 speed. These are pretty basic stats for a lot of Sprint characters. With 6-star AX, of course, so 450 in the offenses, over 200 defenses, even higher speed with full investment, 845 health, and nearly 500 attack, 240-ish in both defenses, 471 speed. Yeah, these are good stats for sure. Nearly 500 attack, man. Crazy. Anyway, so looking at her passives, she's got Trip twice 9, debuffing enemy speed by 2 when her attack move is successful. Speed debuffs, nice. Quick move sync countdown 9, reducing sync countdown by 1 when she uses a move that has a quick move effect tag, and Scorching Touch 4 with a 50% chance to leave the enemy burned. So far, decent utility, about par for the course, I would say, for most sprints at this point. She's got, in her moves, she's got Flame Charge, which raises her speed by 1. 2-gauge move, you know, no real damaging option. Quick Attack, which is that quick move they were talking about, so you do get the sync countdown on using Quick Attack. You also get the Trip twice upon using Flame Charge or Quick Attack, and you also have that 50% chance of a burn. She's got X Speed All for ally gauge management. That's pretty nice. The gauge management is not too bad. And then her turn to move, I'm Burning Up. Applies gauge acceleration, raises her attack by 4, and raises the crit of all allies by 2. So some crit support. She does still need +1 crit for max crit, but that's fine. That's not that big of a deal. So, okay. Decent enough kit, I guess. And in her turn to move, she's also got, her sync move, the innate of the more her speed is raised, the greater the power of this attack. I think it should have been speed debuffs, but speed buffs are more easier to manage, but that's fine. It doesn't matter, frankly. So, hey, we'll take it. Fiery Reporter, Fire Impact. So, in base, I don't think her kit's that crazy. I mean, it's good, but it's not that crazy. Her nuke's not that... her nuke's gonna be fine. She doesn't really have damage. She's got solid support ability, and the sync countdown is nice, you know, as a Sprint should have, but I don't think it's all that stupid fantastic or whatever. I think a lot of what she gains comes from her grid, which I could look at multiple move levels because she's no one's gonna summon on this character anyway, but whatever. I'll look at it 2 out of 5 anyway. 2 out of 5, she gets a Ground Guard, Quick Cure, Trinity MPR, Speed MPR, Natural, okay, Scorch, yeah. So she gets slightly more damage from enemies taking burn damage. She gets X Speed All MPR for maxing team speed, Ground Guard for reducing ground damage, sure, I guess. What was she weak to? Weak to Rock, so she's still not good for Terrakion, but I mean, sure, I guess, you know, maybe... Still not good for Regirock either. Okay, man, she's really just not good at fighting these characters that can use ground moves, but because they also use rock moves usually. And then Training of NPR, you know, that's good for like, maxing offenses and crit. I'd say that's the only real amazing node here is being able to max out her offenses. So 2 out of 5 is not really that great. But 3 out of 5, she gets Flame Charge, Super Duper Effective 9, Staggering 2, Sync Nodes, Cakewalk, Unfortuitous 9, Scorching Sync 5, Slippery on the Trainer move, Sync Free for All, Quick Attack Mad, Strength 9. I don't think quick attack all match strength 9 is really worth considering. But I mean, you know, you can max offenses this way, just bring in offensive maxing support. It's not that big of a deal. But she does get Cakewalk and Scorching Sink 5. This is 150% multipliers on top of what she's already got. So she's got 250% Sink Nuke multipliers off of her nearly 500 attack stat. For a general pool character, effectively a free character once, you know, she ages a little bit, that's good. That's a 250% Sink Nuke power on top of having the Sprint EX roll function, the Tech EX roll if you do invest in that. It's good, right? Am I going to say she's worth investing in the Tech EX roll? Probably not. I mean, like, there's obviously a bunch of other benefactors of that. I'm pretty sure there's even better, you know, fire benefiters like Sigma Suit Red or whatever else. But for the most part, even taking out the Tech EX function, where she's got 270 as her base power Sink Nuke, 250% multipliers that are, for one, easy to activate, by the way. Speed buff, speed debuffs, and Scorching Sink. That's not that bad to activate because she's already able to do the burn, she's able to debuff speed extremely effectively, and she's able to buff speed extremely effectively, too. These are good multipliers to have, and I do think that's really, really solid. She's going to be good in that regard. She's got good multipliers to work with. I don't think there's any way to really doubt that. On top of that, though, she's also got good utility. She's got Slippery 2, Unfortuitous 9, and Staggering 2. So, these are good Gauntlet abilities mostly. Nothing else there, nothing really crazy in any other game mode, but for the Gauntlet, these are not bad. She's got Staggering 2, the 30% chance to flinch is nice, can be clutch. On top of Unfortuitous 9 for random debuffs, combine the accuracy debuff specifically with Slippery 2, which buffs her evasion by 2, and also consider training with NPR. She can get up to +4, +6 evasion, and also debuff enemy accuracy, and have a whole lot of dodge check going. The only thing I think she really lacks is healing, which is a pretty big thing to lack, frankly, but still. Combine that with the some staggering luck, and you've got yourself a lot of chances for misses, a lot of chances for flinches, and also still really good offensive potential because her nuke is really strong, and she's still also got, you know, good sync countdown ability with her propulsion pretty much on using the quick move. She's got good utility. I mean, the random debuffs are nice, the 30% flinch chance is nice, the nuke is really solid, her support utility with the speed buffs and crit buffs is good, the burn's solid. This is, for a free character, or sorry, a general pool character, this is good. I think people can get legitimately good usage out of Malva in terms of her kit. I do think so. I think it's legitimately solid, for sure. Especially, like, if we look, what is single target fire looking like in terms of free options? You got Blaine, Serena, full stop, pretty much, right? I mean, like, single target fire, like if you're trying to do, like, just straight, you know, sync nuke fire type, Malva fits that role that not a lot of, like, that free characters don't really have. Like, in terms of limited options, obviously you got a lot. You got Old Gloria, Leaf, Brighty Kiawe, Sigazube, right? All these characters are good for that role, but in terms of, like, general pool / free options, Malva is probably the best character to apply, like, that good single target nuke. So, at least she fills that niche. And overall, not a bad character. Her damage is lacking for sure, but Flame Charge Super Duper Effective 9 does make up for it in, like, any on-type stadium battle. It's not going to be fantastic DPS at all, sure, but the nuke's going to make up for it, and it's still not going to be horrible in any way. I mean, like, if you're fighting stadium or whatever with Malva, she's going to be able to do fine. No reason to really doubt that. But obviously, I don't think this is going to be of immense use for, like, fucking Thornton or whatever. I mean, maybe, but whatever you want to fight, sure. Speaking of Thornton, she probably will be able to get a good enough clear with Thornton, just, you know, appropriate partners. She does, again, have a good nuke, and I can definitely find a lot of appreciation for that from a free general pool character, similar to Gordy, who I think also was probably underrated on release, just because he was a good rock nuke, honestly. I legitimately think Gordy's kit was fine, especially for, like, being a general pool character, but whatever. So, I don't have much else to say, honestly, about Malva. She's got good sync countdown utility, she's got good speed buff, she's got good self-sufficiency with her offensive buffs combined with training with NPR, which has value because of Slippery, good, you know, gauntlet utility, good free character for, like, Champion Stadium or whatever. Probably still has some ultimate battle potential with, like, Thornton, and probably other ones too, depending on, you know, better and better partners. What else are you going to ask for a modern general pool character? And also for being the first sprint character as well, and having a legitimately good buff with her EX role if you are willing to invest in it. That's not bad. So, hey. That's all. Honestly, yeah, I do really like and appreciate the existence of, for one, a free Spotlight sprint character, a general pool sprint character, and for 2, Malva's kit as a whole, honestly. So, yeah, that's the first of the 3 Spotlight characters that we're going to be getting. Next one will be Chuck, which we will be, of course, looking at as well. I do really think Chuck's kid's funny, but whatever. Anyway, so I don't have much else to say about Malva. Obviously, you're not going to be summoning. You're going to be waiting to get her off of the, your general summons off of any other banner when she leaves. If she leaves October 6th, I think that means she will not be on the fall character banners, assuming they drop around the same time as usual. Release. Oh no! Damn, they released fucking late. Okay, I thought they released earlier than that. Was it Iris? No, it wasn't. No, Iris didn't release that early either because. No, okay, well, I guess I'm wrong then. Sure, hey. So, okay, we do get beginning of the month characters, though, in October, so she's not going to be in those banners, but she will be available in the fall characters banners if you do want to summon for those. So, there's your first chances to probably get Chuck, Trevor, and Malva in there. So that's cool, I guess. But whatever. Anyway, that's all I got to say. I'll see y'all later. Hope you all enjoyed. Good luck if you're going to be summoning for Malva. Good luck on your summons in general as well. I know, of course, Lear's going to be dropping after all of this stuff, so good luck on your summons, I guess, for him. Hope you all get lucky on your summons next month, after the 6th, and hope that you can pull, some copies of Malva, right? Because even if she's, not the best general pool character, I'm sure it's still nice to get a new usable character in some regard that can legitimately have some usage in some places, whether that even be just in, the Battle Rally or whatever, other than getting, just another 5-star power-up, so, something to look forward to in the summons. Yeah, whatever. I'll see you later. Hope you all enjoyed. Peace.